What's up, agents? Zero here, welcome back to yet another vlog, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, I managed to win an NES Classic. How awesome is that? Now, here's what I'm going to be doing in this video. I'm going to be basically dividing it into two parts. First off, I'm going to be discussing how I managed to get this in my possession. Obviously, I said I won it, and then I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing, which I'm sure most of you are probably excited to see me open that thing up. Obviously, there have been other YouTubers who have done the exact same thing. I'm going to do it anyway. So exactly how did I manage to win this? Well, there's a YouTube channel called Blue Television Games, which I have been following for, I like to say, probably about 2.5 years, something like that. And it's owned by someone by the name of Darby. And what Darby does on his channel is that he does a lot of like retro gaming. He plays ROM hacks every so often. Majority of the content that he was producing when I first subscribed to his channel was all Mario Maker for the Wii U, which he does still technically do, but not quite as often as he used to. He does more often than not do a live stream of Mario Maker every Sunday, which is actually kind of cool. And, well, he just recently hit 100,000 subscribers on his channel, so well done, Darby. It's well deserved. You've been working hard to reach that point. And so what he did is that he did a live stream, and he actually did a contest on this live stream. And I want to go ahead and mention right now that the actual contest is over. For those of you who were kind of interested in how you can win one of those, unfortunately, contest is over, so you can't actually win this stuff anymore. But I will go ahead and say that there were actually two other things that you could have won from this contest. You could have gotten yourself an SNES Classic, and you could have gotten yourself a copy of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch, which just came out recently. And, well, obviously this is what I ended up getting. So, huge shout to Darby for managing to make it to 100,000 subscribers, and hopefully you do incredibly well within the next few years. Maybe get to 1 million at some point. Obviously a long way away, but hopefully you get there. And obviously a huge thank you to Darby again for sending me this little bit of a prize. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So first off, before I go and unbox this thing, Darby actually also sent me this little envelope, which I've actually technically already opened. You can probably see it says BTG up in the top right corner, and it has my username, HNCP there. And I don't know how well you guys can tell, but there's a picture of Mario jumping at a question mark block as well on the back. It says hashtag you rock. Hopefully you guys got to see that pretty well. And inside of this is actually something I was not expecting to get. I wasn't expecting the envelope to begin with, but the fact that Darby threw it in here is actually a nice touch. It's this little cardboard figure that I have to go ahead and fold to put together. Doesn't look overly complicated. I have done paper craft in the past, so I know how complicated some things can be. And on the back, it says, congrats, hope you enjoy, signed by Darby. So thank you for sending me this. This is, again, I wasn't expecting to get this, but having a little something extra adds a little personal touch to the surprise. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly put this together. I said it wasn't gonna be overly difficult, and it doesn't seem to be so far. It's just a matter of getting these tabs in the slots, which, if they would cooperate, there we go. Alright, guys, so there we go. Put it together. Oh, it's dropped it. My apologies, guys. Let's go ahead and put him right here on top of this question mark block. So let's go ahead and get into the actual unboxing itself. Now, before I unbox it, I know you guys are expecting me to unbox it. I have one last thing I want to mention. Unfortunately, I am not going to be doing any, like, gameplay footage from this thing because, unfortunately, I do not have a means of recording this because, as you guys probably know, pretty much all the content that I end up doing on this channel are obviously coming from my phone. Obviously, I play Minecraft on my phone. So, yeah, unfortunately, no gameplay footage will come pretty much anytime soon, channel, as far as the NES Classic is concerned. However, I can probably find an emulator and play some NES games for you guys sometime in the future on a random game fright if you guys are interested in that. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. And something that I'm actually surprised about is that there's actually no tape on it whatsoever. I do not know if this is actually how it came or if Darby did me a favor and removed all the tape for me. Either way, it makes it a lot easier to go ahead and open. And according to this, it says it comes with 30 games on it, which is actually quite a lot of games. But something I do know for a fact is that there are people online who have gone and made a program that allows you to basically put any game you want for NES onto your NES Classic, which I actually happen to have on my computer next to me, so I'm actually going to plan on doing that. Darby actually technically recommended that I do it because there's obviously a lot of games that are on the NES, and so I figured I want to go ahead and do it. And Darby also actually happens to have a video regarding how you go ahead and hack the NES Classic, and I will have a link to that in the description, as well as a link to his channel down in the description, and a link to his channel in the end card. So hopefully that's enough of that. So first off, we got ourselves, it looks like some sort of instruction book, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this actually comes with some sort of poster. I think this is, okay, so this is an instruction manual, and it's also a poster, which is actually pretty cool things. Yeah, this is, if I can actually get this to properly unfold, that would be great. So yeah, this is apparently both a poster, I don't know how well this is going to be in frame, but it's also the instruction manual, I do believe, from what I'm reading. So this is obviously from, like, the, I actually can't tell if this is, oh, hold on, I actually can't tell. So this is from the original Nintendo Entertainment System from, well, I don't even know when it was initially released. I was born in 1990, and I know for a fact this was before my time, but it's got the light gun and Rob the Robot, which were actually, from what I understand, pretty popular back in those days. It actually kind of looks like we got some, like, warranty information, nothing really too important as far as a video is concerned. Obviously, it's probably important to other people, so it looks like right here is the actual system itself. Yep, this is the actual NES Classic itself. There's actually pretty cool things considered. It's got an HDMI port. It's got 2 ports for controllers, which is kind of nice. I don't think these are actually the original ports for the original NES whenever that came out, although if they are, it wouldn't surprise me, but it is obviously supposed to be meant for modern television, which I have over there with my Roku setup. You guys have probably seen that in a previous vlog. I've also got right here, I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is the NES Classic controller. Obviously, wires bagged up to make it easier to package, so that's kind of nice. Only one controller, which is a bit unfortunate because I would like to be able to play it multiplayer, but you know what? For what it is, it's fine. I do know for a fact that the SNES Classic came with 2 controllers, so I'm going to have to invest in an extra controller for that at some point. We've also got ourselves a power brick, which it actually has the Nintendo logo on. I don't know how well this is going to focus. Probably not, but it does have the Nintendo logo. It's a USB port also. And last but not least, we have ourselves, it looks like, the power cable. Actually, there's 2 other things in here. So there's the power cable, which runs to the back of the NES, and obviously to your USB port. Even if they didn't provide the USB port, obviously most people have their own USB ports they can probably end up using, but the fact that Nintendo went ahead and provided this, is actually nice, and an HDMI cord, which, again, I have a TV over there which I can plug into, and thankfully there are 2 HDMI ports on there, and one of them's already used by my Roku. So yeah, pretty much everything in here, it looks like it's ready to go right out of the box. From what I understand, that's technically how it's supposed to work. Obviously, this is not a Nintendo sponsored video. This was technically provided to me by Darby from Blue Television Games, like I already said. But the fact that I have something like this to go ahead and play on my own time is actually kind of nice, because the only other game system that I have in my room as of right now is actually a Sega Dreamcast. I'm kind of looking forward to the upcoming Sega Genesis Classic in 2019, although that's like not important to this video. But yeah, the fact that I've got something new to go ahead and do. And remember when I said that someone went ahead and made a program to go ahead and put pretty much any game you want onto the NES? But I was like, there is actually limitations. There are games that do not end up working. It has a limited amount of storage space. And I'm actually looking forward to playing Sonic the Hedgehog on this thing, which, but believe it or not, is actually legitimate. Someone went ahead and made a bootleg version of Sonic the Hedgehog for the NES. I've heard mixed opinions about it. I've heard people say it's good, I've heard people say it's bad. So the fact that something that is on the NES that's not supposed to be on the NES, I'm gonna get to try. That's actually the fun. But other than that, that's actually where I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video. Again, thanks to Darby for sending me all this stuff. Congrats to the other people who won the other stuff in the contest, and good job on reaching 100k subs on your channel. But yeah, this is where I'm ending things off. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more, make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.